So in the past couple of days, I've started working with my mentor, well, an old mentor who is just an amazing person, like really helpful when it comes to mentorship. Like he'll get on a 2 hour, 3 hour call to solve a single problem with you. Like he cares a lot. And essentially we made a deal where I would do some setting for him and he would teach me all of the like how to set properly, how to make scripts, how to, just basically everything to do with that because he started a new company, all of that kind of stuff. And I'm happy to say it's going really well. He has me doing inbound leads right now. So these are guys that have already clicked on a Facebook ad, something like that. And I just sit down, do like 50 dials on with an auto dialer. So maybe like an hour and a half or so of calling. Maybe three or so pick up, and I book them in for a call for him so that he could sell them and get a new client. Now, when it comes to the success of that, like like he told me not to use a script, but as old habits happen, I went back in one of our meetings and wrote out like a full on script on my notes. But turns out I don't even need to use it. He's such a good coach that I just know exactly what to say because we've spent already like several hours in calls, reviewing calls, things like that. And I booked him 3 meetings today, second day of doing these calls. Um, and like this is just the start. This is just the inbound lead. So I'm gonna be cold calling. I'm gonna be doing everything. So things are going amazingly. This is taking up a ton of time, like a lot of energy to learn and all this stuff, but I mean, it's all worth it, isn't it? Like, because I'm learning how to not only like do it myself, but like the thought behind it, how people think when it comes to cold calling, how to approach problems, how to approach lingo, things like that. Like one of the big things was you're not selling leads to them, you're selling jobs, right? And then as soon as I made that switch, it was such like more congruent, and that's how I booked in three more guys. Um, and like I kind of screwed up with planning my day today because some things came up, and I ended up starting to call at like 2 p.m. or something. And he got really annoyed because he's like, "Dude, what the hell? You haven't even started calling." And then once later on, when I did call, I was like, pinged him and said, "Hey, I got three for you." And then he like sent me like 3 or 4 messages going like, "What the hell? You're doing such a good job." So um, that's good. And marathon's coming up. A lot of things are going on. But honestly, I don't feel pressure. Like this feels like everything is going perfectly. Everything is going just right, and everything is moving along. So that's that's just an update of how things are going. I'll make a marathon video, but that's probably not going to be anything fancy. Just some talk about something. Maybe I'll pop up like my Strava account, something like that, so you can see me actually run it. But like all that's left to do today is some strategy. I have to make a couple of scripts for a client. Then, like one of my clients had a crisis internally with his company, so he had to like kind of take a step back from content. But now we're getting things back rolling back again. I can't talk. It's late. But getting things rolling again with that. And when we finally do get that all up and running, I'm gonna be charging him 800 a month or 750, somewhere around there. So that's a single client from 300 to 750 a month. So we're making some progress, you could say. Um, then my total would be just about like 1250 that I make a month, which again isn't a good amount. Like it's below minimum wage, but at the same time, this is what's funding mentorship, online subscriptions for services that are helping me not only learn more skills but also are making my life easier. Like I have a whole editing team because of this, right? Like I don't necessarily have to put in as much like front end work into that. Um, that I have to put like thought and more, I guess, intentional work into it to make it go more. So that's I've kind of inserted this like cold calling and like front end booking appointments for my mentor to learn, but then also like have something to do, you know? Because I don't edit videos anymore. I hate editing videos. That it is the most time consuming, mentally draining thing. And I found some amazing video editors who do it, and you know, I pay them for it, and everything is great. Everyone is happy. And not only that, I like helped one of my editors get 2 or 3 clients from just advice, from experience of mine. And that's just really amazing that I can do that. And my skill is only going to grow. I'm only going to get better at doing that. And yeah, that's all that's going on right now. So I guess, you know, it's hard to sleep at night from excitement, from everything that's going on. Like, he sent me all these messages like right when I was back from the gym, so I was feeling excited of just having an amazing workout, and then I read his message, I'm like, yes. You know, so that's all for now. These videos are probably going to be more scarce. Maybe I'll make a video of like my daily schedule, whatever. I don't know. It's not going to be anything fancy, just working from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, you know. But yeah, it's starting to happen. And honestly, it's just so amazing. I'm gonna set a goal of like doing more calls every day, to the point where when I'm not working on something, I'm calling. I think that's going to be like the kick in the ass for the work ethic, to like hammer it in and just not just do this like half and half. Whenever there's dials you can do, yeah, sure, let's do them. No, we're doing them, you know? And I think that that's a very healthy mindset shift of not just mindset, but just how you operate as a person, your default, right? Because we all have a default state. We all have a default set of things we do. So like if you have nothing to do, you're going to watch YouTube, Netflix, you know, all these things. That's just what we do on default when we're in rest mode or sleep mode, whatever. Like your computer goes into sleep mode if you don't touch it for long enough, you know? It's the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue working on some of these scripts and finishing some stuff up for strategy for one of my other clients. And then I'll probably hit the hay. So I'll update you guys on the marathon stuff, and hope you guys are doing something productive. Hope you're having a good day.